for her. So Carrie, who is our amazing speaker tonight, she started her business, and I always say these things really slow because I need you to hear who our speaker is tonight. She started her Mary Kay business in October 2008. She only came into Mary Kay to earn extra money. That was it. And to have a flexibility to be home with her children, who at the time were 4 and 1 years old. Okay. She quickly fell in love with the product and the opportunity and earned her very first car with Mary Kay 7 months from starting her business. She debuted into management as a sales director 1 year from actually starting her business. Her highest commission check has not been written yet, but the one that the company has paid her has been in excess of $42,000 in 1 month. How many of you could get excited about $42,000 in 1 month? Anybody out there? How many of you would be super excited to get that? How many of you forget to tell your husband you even got that money? Okay, really. Okay, $42,000 in 1 month. All right. She and her husband have traveled the world thanks to Mary Kay, many, many places. She has earned 13 diamond rings. Remember, we have 10 fingers, okay, people? But she's earned over 13 beautiful diamond rings through the court of sales. She's earned 10 free cars in Mary Kay. And like I already told you about her check, but she loves her Mary Kay business for so many reasons, but her passion lies in helping women discover their God-given gifts and abilities. She believes we were made not to just survive the day, but to thrive and to help others. She is married to her husband. I saw him on here right there. Her husband, Jason, of 22 years, and has two beautiful children, Caitlin, 20, and Justin, 17. So please give it up for our amazing speaker tonight. Carrie, take it away, girl.
Hello, my friends. Oh my gosh, what an honor, Janice. Thank you for having me, letting me share my story with all my new friends tonight. What an amazing, impressive program you have here. So, friends, I'm going to share my story, and I'm calling you friends because you're on here for a reason, and I firmly believe in that. So, first of all, thank you, like Janice said, for being a woman of your word and being here. You could be doing anything, but there's a reason. There's a reason you're here, and I want to thank you for your commitment of being here tonight. And I pray that you are blessed and empowered before your head hits the pillow. So I am here in Michigan, any of my Michigan friends on, and I, like Jana said, started my business 16 years ago this month, actually last week, which, oh my goodness, you guys, I um, was not the Mary Kay type at all. Did not wash my face. It was not important to me. It was not taught to me. I'm a tomboy. I have two older brothers. I am a complete introvert. I get highs when I talk in front of people. Needless to say, Mary Kay was not something that was on my goal poster in my dream world. But I'm so grateful that God's plan is always better than mine. Prior to Mary Kay, I actually, a lot of people don't know this about my story, but it ties into my story, is I actually was a competitive figure skater my entire life. Since age 3, my brothers played hockey and my dad would build a pond in the backyard, and I learned to skate by myself, and it was my life. I literally, my goal was to be in the Olympics. I trained 6 to 8 hours every day till I was 19 years of age. I lived in Edmonton, Canada at 15. I lived with the Billet family, trained with Christy Yamaguchi and her coach, like serious, right? And I'm telling you this because that was my dream. That was all I could see. Breathe, taste, live. And that dream got crushed. And I was devastated, obviously. But, but, all that preparation, all those years of training, the coaching, the mentoring, the work ethic, the discipline, everything that I was able to receive transferred to my Mary Kay business. And I'm so grateful for that. I did go to college. I have a business degree and I worked in HR, human resource management, for 10 years. And let me tell you, ladies, that was not a good fit for me and my personality. Those that know me, I see some of my friends on here tonight. But you guess what? I'm safety and security. Is there any safety and security friends out there? I wouldn't leave. I got paid every week or every 2 weeks. We had insurance. My husband worked at the same company as me, and I was excited Friday at 4 and depressed Sunday at 4. Can anyone relate? And ladies, if that's you, I just want to implore you and encourage you. You don't have to. You don't have to. And the company actually closed doors. So Again, grateful God plucked me out, shut the entire company down for me to not work there anymore. And I don't suggest that, waiting for that. But I was pregnant with our son at that time, and we had our daughter who was 2 when we both lost our jobs. I'm a big proponent and a big believer in having a plan B. I did not have a plan B. I had nothing else, right? And our daughter was born with developmental delay that we now found out years later. She's now 20 years old, which is just insane how crazy time flies. Those other mamas. My son is 17. He just started his senior year of high school, and they were 4 and 1 when I started. My daughter, when we lost our job, like I said, we were in therapy with her since she was born. So we found out that she actually has a rare genetic disorder that only 50 kids in the whole world have. And I'm sure there's more, but that's documented, right? And so I share this with you because Mary Kay came into my life in a season that I was losing myself, that I was losing my identity, that I was slipping, I think, into a depression. Emotionally, it was very difficult to raise a child that needed that much support. And I'm grateful that we had the resources and the time to do what we needed to do for her. And she is thriving. She is an incredible, incredible woman. She works full time, and I'm grateful for my Mary Kay business that I drive her to and from work along with my husband every single day. What other job would allow me to all those years take her to therapy? We did hyperbaric oxygen. We've lived in different cities. I've lived in a hotel for 12 weeks. You guys, those are their mamas. 12 weeks with a 4 and 6 year old. Can you imagine? It was the longest 12 weeks of my life. But again, so grateful because that, my friends, is let me back up of when I started. So I get ahead of myself sometimes with my story, with my it's all a big beautiful blur. I cannot believe where God has brought me. And so I started for $100 a week. Someone introduced me to Mary Kay. I did not even try the products, you guys, which is crazy. The products are incredible. You all know that, but I just heard the facts and I needed to hear the facts. So consultants, make sure that we're sharing the facts. I had fiction. I thought it was for people that like to wear makeup. I thought it was for people that were extroverts. I thought it was for people that love the beauty industry. And I needed to hear 50% profit. My husband actually was the one that heard that and said, you need to do this. It's $100 decision. $100. At the time I was staying at home after we lost our jobs, praying for something, praying to have both, be a mom and be there for my kids, but also have something for me because you can't give what you don't have. And at that time, I didn't have self-esteem or confidence. At that time, I didn't have a cup full to give to anyone else. I was not the best mom or wife in that season because I was so depleted. I didn't have anything filling my cup. And so enter Mary Kay. And I'm so grateful this woman did not prejudge me and she shared. And long story short, I decided to start my business for my big goal. You guys ready? You heard my 1 month paycheck. Thank you, Mary Kay. My big goal was $100 a week back then. And to be able to take my daughter and raise my son and get out of sweatpants and talk to adults, right? And the beautiful gift of Mary Kay, my friends, is you get assigned a mentor. I think it's one of the most underlooked, under talked about thing in our business opportunity. Where else do you get a free business coach that has walked the walk like Janice? You heard she's done it all, and she gets to transfer her wisdom and her skills and what she did that she wished she did and what she did well to others. And so because of my skating background, I did have a coach. And so when that coach was assigned to me in Mary Kay, I literally listened to everything she said. I really did. I just trusted her. I wanted her life of choices. She was raising her teenage sons at the time from home, driving a pink Cadillac, getting paychecks of 10,000 and above every month, being at the kids' sports and their concerts. And I wanted her life in a beautiful way because she inspired me to 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 want that and to work towards that. And so she believed in me before I believed in myself. And ladies, that's what mentors, that's what you get in Mary Kay. For $10, you heard all the things you get But I really think the most beautiful gift you get is a mentor assigned to your success and your belief. And so I just did what she said, and you heard I earned a car in 7 months, really not knowing what I was doing, which is how great our products are, you guys. I put satin lips on people's eyes. That's how bad I was in the beginning. Obviously, it was a mistake and still sold $1,000, right? I have done it all wrong and which way and sideways. I had to wear a scarf at my appointments because I would get hives so bad. I'm hoping that I'm giving you hope, ladies. I hope I give you hope, consultants and guests, that our marketing plan is phenomenal. Our products are top notch. We are number one. And the beautiful gift, again, of that mentoring is you're not, they want you to do better. They want you to surpass. They want you to have a better Mary Kay career than they ever did. Where else can someone be like, "Hey girl, I want your job," and you're like, "Yes, let's go for coffee tomorrow. We're gonna do that." I did that with one of my beautiful offsprings, Nikki. She lost her job. She called me. She said, "I need your job." And in 5.5 months, she earned the use of her free car and became the top 2% of our company. Right? Where else? And so that was my journey to begin. I did not want to be a sales director because I believed that I needed to be a certain persona again. So here to give you hope that guess what? In Mary Kay, you get to be you. You are assigned gifts and talents from God, and no one else has that unique thumbprint. And when you are you and you let your light shine and you walk and live, not just in Mary Kay, but everywhere in your gifts and talents, that is when people are drawn to you. That is when people want to be in your space. And that is when you are in your peace and joy zone because you're you. And so once I realized that, honed in on the gifts that God gave me, instead of looking at my weaknesses versus everyone else's strengths, right? Then the magic happened. We went from the very first level car in Mary Kay. And again, another beautiful gift, that car program. I have been able to drive a free car for 15 years. Adding up the payments, you guys do the math on this. Your car payment, tabs, insurance, how much money would that save your family? I'm not car motivated, but I'm choices motivated, right? That in 15 years, and you heard Janice's number. I mean, that's kids' college. That is so many things, and it's available to you. So I was able to go from that first level consultant car, and I think it was a blue G6 at the time, to the pink Cadillac in 12 months. And so why am I sharing that? I'm sharing that because there is no, you have to wait so long before you can move up the career path or earn a car. You literally can make that decision for your family. Because guess what? Most of us are working our butts off. You guys are all hard workers, building someone else's dream, someone else's future. But in Mary Kay, you're working hard for yourself, for your kids, for your grandkids, right? Your future. And I'm motivated by that, that's for sure. And so then a whole nother level of this amazing opportunity. And I'm going to go back to doing this on a very small scale as well, because that is the majority of that extra cash that is needed right now in this world. I'm going to talk about that in a second, but the trips, I have to talk about this because I have traveled the world with Mary Kay, not as much as Janice. Well, I'm getting there, but I did not realize how travel motivated I am. The places that my husband and I have been able to see at an age where we can enjoy it. We were just in Hawaii, and I was sitting with Megan Chapman at breakfast, and we were just having a beautiful conversation overlooking, amazing Hawaii. And she's like, look around at the ages and of people not in Mary Kay. And we looked around and in their 80s, and not that anything's bad about that, but it was just an interesting observation that we're traveling the world at this age, that we can hike and we can jump and we can do this and we can enjoy, instead of most people saving their whole life to go on this dream vacation and then they can't truly experience it. And so again, travel the world, so grateful, a gift. I couldn't even dream that big, you guys. And I'm going to close the last few minutes with dreaming. I feel like as little girls, we dream. I'd wanted to be in the Olympics. Put your dream in the chat. I would love to hear that. We stop dreaming. We stop dreaming, whether people smush our dreams, experiences, crush our dreams, disappointments, and we settle. And our area name is Thrive. Our future area name is Thrive. And Mary Kay said it in that video. And we were made to thrive, not just survive, not just collect a paycheck, not just get through the day. And so I'm so passionate about taking the lid off our thinking as women. And what is your dream life? If you could wave a magic wand, where would you live? Would you travel whenever you want? Would you see your kids and grandkids whenever you want? Would you have enough in your bank account to give? Remember, we can't give what we don't have. Money does not buy happiness, but it buys choices, right? And allow yourself to see possibly how this Mary Kay opportunity for $10, I would have paid triple, quadruple my $100, what it has given me. For $10, you are worth it. Your family is worth it. Worst case scenario, half off, like Janice said, your holiday shopping, your own products, the sisterhood you're going to get instantly, the mentor you're going to get, the emotional management, the time management, the faith. Oh my gosh, the gifts that just keep on giving. And you will never know. I shudder to think if I let fear, because I did for a while, let fear, why I wouldn't be good. People wouldn't support me. I have a business degree. I have no business doing this. A long list of reasons not to, but my heart. If you're feeling something, you're like, okay, maybe. Ladies, I just implore you to listen for $10 because you never know. And I don't want to live with regret. I want to be a glad I did versus a wish I had. And for $10, you have nothing to lose. So I'm going to close with what we look for. We look for women that are busy. Busy women get things done. Yes, give me a busy woman any day of the week. We look for women that are family oriented. Their family is their why. We look for women that maybe have more month than money. Right now, the stat I believe is $1,000 families need right now, $1,000 just to live the same lifestyles in 2021. Gas, have you bought grapes at the grocery store? Like crazy, you guys. That's what this can do. It can take the stress off of your family, off of your husband, maybe. In January, you can open that mailbox and not be scared for bills. That's what this can do for you for $10. We also look for women that have a servant heart. You love to serve. You love to find a need and fill it because really that's what we do through this product and through this opportunity. And lastly, we look for women that have an inner giant just waiting to come out. I had an inner giant that was squashed and squashed and squashed. And Mary Kay was the vehicle to let her out and let her shine. And so that is my story. I want to thank you guys for letting me share with you tonight. I hope something shifted your thought, shifted your heart, and know that we are all waiting for you on a $10 decision. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and your legacy to start building can start today. So thank you, Janice, for letting me
Oh my
share.
gosh, Carrie, that's awesome. And you know what I love is the travel you get to do. I've traveled all over the world and I work in Europe. I mean, what a horrible thing to do is to live in Europe for 30 days. I just got back from Mary Kay, Germany. I was there for the seminar, and then I went over to Holland because all my people live in Holland. And so I got to live in Holland for 2 weeks, eat terrible cheese, have horrible food. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's that crazy, but it's so great to be able to do that. Who would have known that when I joined Mary Kay, because some woman drove me nuts when I was 22 years old, that I would be in Mary Kay today. So thank you, Carrie, for your story. Can we give it up for Carrie? Oh my God.